Because we got a lot to cover. This condom.
Mesmerized by the condom.
I know.
It's like the little stuff going on.
Well, here's the reason why it's the best condom ever made. We have the World Cup going down. You know about that, right? The soccer.
Right.
You know all about that.
Tie that together with the condom.
Yeah, they're tied together because Mario got it. There's a story that leads in here. So while you're looking at that condom, here's a story. Unfortunately, in Africa, in certain parts of Africa, during the World Cup, they do actually see that they're going to be a large number of rapes. And because of that, this particular condom, because they know that there's going to be places where women are going to be violated, the woman can stick this inside her as if it's a tampon.
Oh, so it's like a vaginal dam.
Yes. And then what it does...
That makes more sense.
And it hooks into the penis.
What is it hooking?
It hooks into the penis.
You stick your penis in the vagina and it hooks.
And right. And if you try to and they got an issue what they call it urinating. And they say you cannot urinate when this hooks into you. So it has a double whammy.
Well, it doesn't really hook. It just fits. It just fits on top of it.
Yeah, it fits. They explain.
So it never comes off?
In other words,
they didn't say that.
It's no metal. It's all plastic. It's all. Yes. So it's by the regular shape of the material and the shape, and it stretches to fit.
Right.
And so it grabs you that away. So it'll be as good as that, because remember now, it's always what they say and how it works. So it'll do its best that it can, but just so you can imagine.
Yes.
That's why it's rigid. It sticks up in the vagina.
That's right.
You stick the penis into the middle of it, and more or less, because you can imagine every penis is different. So you can imagine it's going to more or less grab probably 80% of the penises out there.
Oh.
There's always that outside the curve penis.
Yeah.
And you probably know more about that than me.
Well, I don't know.
Because mine is always right there in the middle of the curve. But some of y'all know outside the curve penis.
That brings up another question.
Yes, girl.
Because it's very straight.
Well, that's to go inside your vagina. Now, let's think about your little whatever you got down there.
The vagina is not really straight.
Well, I'm just saying, no, yours probably, after, all those. Well, first of all, that's going to go up in you now. That's going to go up in you. So, because you're about to go out. Now, let's imagine that besides you're going to have other uses.
Right.
You're about to go out on a busy day.
Yes.
And you don't know if you're going to really give Tyrone some. And you might want this extra level of protection anyway. So you can insert this into your vagina and have it there waiting.
It looked like you can do a little exercise too.
Do some Kegels. That's right, you do.
Yeah.
You can learn to milk a cow.
Okay, I'm leaving that one alone.
You faking like you're trying to make your stomach flat, but you really exercise.
Well, I'm just saying this. Imagine, that's what I would say now. So you can imagine how the guy would stick it in there and it would kind of grab him, because the CS has got the contour.
Right.
But it's only going to grab as well as the plastic's going to grab, and for that size penis.
That's right. So you see, now Pam, would you use this?
The best?
So it doesn't adjust at all?
I didn't say it did.
And it may come with a lubricant that's antiviral.
Right.
Spermicidal.
So would you...
And it tastes like bananas.
If in the case the situation could present itself, would you wear or use this item?
No.
What was that? Speak up.
Right, I didn't hear anything.
The world awaits your what?
I didn't hear anything.
No.
Why not? What is so unattractive about it?
Because now I know why it was made.
Well, maybe I'm sure it's standing up like that for the sake of the commercial.
And yes, it is.
They probably even sprayed it with some
silicone
to make it stand out. It probably is not rigid. Because I bet now that I know what it is, I know about vaginal dams. They've just made them better.
But my point is, if they made it so that if a woman is raped or violated, then
are you gonna have it for regular sex anyway? I mean, it serves as a barrier.
Right.
In other words, contraceptive method. It's a barrier method.
That's correct.
It's a blocking method. So
right.
But he also said that the guy wouldn't be able to use the restroom anymore.
I'm just saying that in consensual. In other words, there's a lot of things the companies say. People may use them and do other things while they're in the condom. Right. But it's still a barrier. That's all it is.
It blocks the bad side of sexual
all it is
behavior.
All a vaginal dam is like a condom.
Yeah.
Same idea, except it's designed to fit inside of your anatomy and lie in wait
for the trap
of the erect penis into the mossy grotto of love.
Right.
I think that would interfere with my daily exercise.
We ain't supposed to wear it all damn day, girlfriend.
Thank you. Wait.
Look, but if you check, you might get raped. That's what made it absurd.
Right.
Some of the companies said.
You're right.
If you're supposed to wear it because you think you might get raped,
Then there's
you can just, I don't know.
That's the whole point.
Just be ugly and funky.
Okay, I'm gonna go on to the next because I don't want it to get ugly and funky in here. Well, okay, so we now know that. The next question, I always ask this question about celebrities because we always have them in the news.
What is this with Nicki Manaj?
Well,
she's on everything.
Well,
who she's with and what she look like.
Well, all these people
dress like her. You get some mail.
Okay.
Understand the point that Mara's made.
You look cute tonight, but I'm just saying, dress like her, you get some more mail.
Well, now watch this. Okay. In your opinion, who deserves the hype versus who's overhyped? And when you look at those names, when you really look at those names and take your time to ponder, we got Jay-Z, Nicki Manaj, Lady Gaga, Drake, the Kardashians, and Miley Cyrus. Who do you think gets like overkill hype?
Just the Kardashians.
Just the Kardashians?
And I like them. Now remember, I'm saying that and I like them.
Right.
Because they get a lot of extra hype. But I like them. But it's just a lot of... I'm not even saying it from the hater perspective. I say like girlfriends, y'all on the TV a lot. Okay?
All right.
Okay, but why is that overhype? They're just working.
I mean, for what they do. They're not really doing anything. That's why it's overhyped.
Well, see, the whole part is, Pam, is...
who deserves about your life being a diva?
Okay, Kim... I am not the one saying that, Kim,
girlfriend. I already said I want to date me a Kardashian cousin.
Wait, Pam, there's a good thing here. You know
I
what?
just can't afford them.
Success is...
I have potential.
It's a different group now because success is bent on if you can get away with being hot and a celebrity without having to do anything. To other folks, they may think, oh, well, you know what?
I'm
that's
not saying
whack.
that overhyped terrible.
She's to me, they're going like this. The more you have me judged like this, the more successful I am.
Mom and the whole family. See, and and that really, and here's the thing. I'm not even knocking it. Because they're working it way more interesting than, say, Paris ever did to me.
Right.
Okay.
I don't even remember much about Paris.
But remember, see, it still is the whole idea of the reality show concept.
Right.
And how much hype they get, because because now all of them. That's why I said I need me a Kardashian cousin. I'm being polite, yo. Come on now, cousin. A cousin. Because okay. My money's tight. I'm invested in internet television. But I can't do it like Reggie. Okay, I can't do that.
Well, okay.
Wait a minute.
Well, Pam, you
don't get personal.
I'm just saying I can't afford it like that.
Okay, that's another show.
That's right. I need some carpet.
Okay. Now, what was your question?
It's a two-part question. Who's hyped and who's overhyped?
Okay.
So you have to look at them, and everybody here's a product.
I don't think Gaga's overhyped because she's actually a good performer and has a lot of skill. She's kind of over, and she's doing the Madonna thing, so you can't say Gaga's overhyped. Minaj, I don't know. She may be on the verge because I don't know enough of her skill set, so I can't judge. Jay-Z's not overhyped. He's excellent. So Miley Cyrus also to me. You know what, you guys? Okay, here's the thing.
Okay, he just. I
like Miley. I like Miley. So you guys, and so I'm not really ready to think. But here's the thing: she's got so much hype.
But look at
it makes it seem like maybe it's overhyped.
Look at what he did. Look at this list. Everyone on there is an actual performer or singer.
Drake is. I don't think Drake is overhyped.
So, but then the Kardashians, they don't sing, they don't dance, they don't do anything. So he put them in a list of people that are singers and
let's say he defined it as being overhyped. That means there's regular hype.
But it's obvious.
So overhype would be hype that's too much for where you are. Miley may be in danger of being overhyped. The Kardashians, at least you have to consider. Drake, not. I don't think Gaga. You have to wonder about Nicki. So to me, you have to wonder about Nicki.